Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company, and welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. We're out here with the boatless angler himself, folks. We got Antonio back out on the water. It's been a while.
It has been, actually.
It has been. He's out renovating his house, so today you're not laying ceramic tiles, you're fishing.
Exactly.
So we're out here, we're going to be using some live bait. We've got some minnows we're going to be running today. I've got two T-turn rig here. I've got 2 T-turns running to some hooks with some live bait. And we're fishing out in the Niagara River. The water is very, very murky, eh, Antonio?
It's not ideal.
Not at all. The winds lately.
They turned up Lake Erie, so coming down the Niagara River, it gets really murky, so it's going to be tough fishing.
Very tough fishing. So we only have about 1 foot of visibility, but we're going to see if we can hook into some perch today. There's some yellow perch, some white perch. You never know. When you fish this time of year, you could hook into a bass or a trout. Muskie, I mean,
it's a good spot.
It's a great spot. The sky's the limit. You're fishing the river, but tough conditions today, folks. We're going to see what we could do.
Well, let's go.
All right, stay tuned, folks. We're looking to have a great day on the water. Just missed one too. You got one?
Yeah. Feels pretty good, actually.
Yeah? Oh, actually, that looks really good.
Well, it's a really light action rod. It's all for the camera.
I might have taken my bait.
I hope it's a nice perch. I haven't seen it yet.
There. Oh, that's a nice perch. Beauty. There you go. There's a nice yellow.
Nice, eh?
Good hook. Nice hook set there.
Took a while to get a bite. The murky water is really slowing us down.
No, he took the top hook, right?
Yep.
It's a nice perch, Antonio.
They get bigger than that.
They do.
But it's a nice one.
Hey, you're not even baited up yet.
Oh, remember
that one I missed?
Came back?
He came right back at it. And that's the thing, folks. If you got a bite and you miss them, leave your line down there. Actually, it feels pretty good too. And they'll have a good chance of coming back, especially when you're using live bait like this. And we're using ultralight gear right now. Oh, and I think I got a white perch. There we go. You had a yellow. Oops. You had a yellow. I had a white, and look at that. I got mine on the bottom hook. You got yours on the top hook. Now,
fish?
Yeah, that's a decent little white perch. I can get him off here, and we're gonna keep him. So that's the other advantage of using a 2-hook system like so. You have the chance to catch fish on the bottom if they're feeding closer to the bottom, or if there's any fish that are suspended, you got a chance to get them up on the top hook there. And looks like we're in the variety of fish so far. So the murky water has slowed us down a little bit, but we're still getting fish.
And get 2 at a time.
You can get 2 at a time. That's the other advantage with using the 2 hooks, eh, Antonio?
Luck will go my way.
Okay, well, let's see you catch 2 at a time.
I hope so.
I saw that hook set, Antonio.
Pretty good, eh?
On that little light action rod.
It's all over the place.
Actually, that's a rod Antonio made himself. Yep. He likes to make his own rods every so often. Looks like another nice fish.
Oh, it's a trout. I need a net.
Oh, you got a, what is it, a rainbow?
It's a rainbow.
Nice. Look at this. That's a
4-pound test.
Nice. Take your time. He's got him. So, like I said, folks, let me get these rods out of the way. You don't know what you're going to get this time of year. You could catch a trout, you could catch a perch, you could catch a muskie. And Antonio has struck with a nice little rainbow.
Could be a brown, actually.
You're not sure?
I don't know. I only had 2 seconds to look at it.
Well, we'll get a better look at him hopefully when he's in the net.
If he gets in the net.
Yeah.
4-pound test is it's not the easiest.
There is there.
Hey, nice.
You got a nice rainbow. There is a nice little rainbow, Antonio. Now that's a bonus fish right there, folks. And that's the beauty of fishing in November. Hey?
Nice fish.
It is a nice one. Decent little hit there. Now what we're doing, folks, today, the key with this real murky water, because the visibility is very, very poor, and I think what happens is these fish get disorientated and they're not schooled up like they normally would be, and they're kind of scattered. So what we're doing, we're tossing our line in, and then we're slowly working it back towards the boat. And I got myself another white perch. This one's a little bigger, eh, Antonio?
Yeah.
A little chunkier. But what we're doing is just casting out and then slowly just moving the bait, just like Antonio's doing there, just moving the bait, and trying to find those fish as opposed to the fish finding our bait. This water's really murky, visibility is poor, so we want to cover as much ground as we can, and it's working for us today. So when conditions are tough, it doesn't mean that the fishing you have to give up. You just got to kind of adapt a little bit and change your style a bit.
Yep.
But the fish are always there, though.
That's it.
And we're finding them.
Yep.
Well, Antonio, that was just a... When I talk about a subtle bite, I mean a subtle bite.
I'm eating my sandwich and you're catching fish.
You're eating a sandwich, and that'll serve you right for munching on your sandwich.
Is it a good fish?
It doesn't feel that big, but it was just a little subtle hit. Now what happened there, I was moving my line and I felt the bite, so I stopped. But when I stopped, the fish stopped biting. So then I just moved my line ever so slightly again, and he came back and hit it again. So I just kind of enticed the bite. And actually he's fighting a bit more now. Now I'm using monofilament, but under these conditions I'd much rather be using braid, because you could feel and sense a lot better. But I've got 4-pound mono I'm running. Oh, I got a nice perch, Antonio.
Nice fish.
What do you think of that? Oh, he just fell.
Just lost him.
Okay, that I'm gonna say it's probably close to the one you caught.
Yeah, looks good.
Hey,
Yep.
it's a decent perch, nice yellow perch. Mixed bag today, folks. We're catching yellows, we're catching whites, catching rainbows.
Yep.
Hey, doesn't get much better than this. You finish your sandwich, Antonio?
Just finished.
You're missing out on all the action.
Well, I'm in the water now, so.
Okay.
What you got?
I have no idea. Feels, he's fighting a bit. I don't know. Feels like, oh, look at that.
Wow, it's a monster.
There you go. Little tiny white perch.
What do you got?
I don't know. It feels like I don't know. White perch. I don't know. White or yellow perch. It's not. Definitely not a trout. Doesn't feel too bad though. Oh, it's another white perch. Okay, another little white perch. That one's kind of small.
Yeah, let him go.
Just let that guy go. Top hook again. It's very interesting, folks. We're getting some on the top hook and some on the bottom hook. I really like this 2-hook T-turn system right there.
It's definitely working.
It's working, and you know, and especially in this murky water, if there's a fish down below, you might not see the minnow up above, so you're catching the suspended fish, you're catching the bottom fish. It's a nice rig, not only in this murky water, but I like to use it as a general rule, even in clear water.
Want me to hold your sandwich?
Take my sandwich.
Can I take a bite?
No, you can't take a bite. I've always said the best time to get a bite is when you're eating your sandwich. It feels like a decent fish. He gave me a real nice bite. There was no mistaking, it was a good thump. And we're fishing about 16 feet of water. And that's the thing, we're not just dropping the line straight down, casting it out, fan casting the area. Hey, Antonio, trying this side of the boat, that side of the boat.
Wow, he's got quite a fight in him.
Yeah, he's a decent fighter. Good fish anyway. Feels decent. Don't mind my breadcrumbs. Oh, it's a white perch, just a strong, big, thick white perch. There we go.
Nice one.
Yeah, not a bad fish. Oh, I got to tell you, folks, this is really relaxing. You talk about with our rush everyday life. All we're doing today, we've got some we're anchored down. A nice, relaxing day. We've got December just around the corner. We're gonna stay out here and enjoy this whole day, and why not absorb it while we can before winter moves in. We're having an outstanding day. I am so glad you're able to join us today. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, until next time, good luck
And good fish.